Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode with me, Bellfire, and today we're back in Space Engineers, and I have some plans I need to start work on. So, first thing, I want to move. I do not like being here. So, okay, let me start out very simply. My plan is to convert this base into a mech. Yes, I know. How am I going to do that? I'm not even certain myself yet. But I'm going to figure it out as I go. Like, I already have a design for the arms, a shoulder plate, if you will, and then, or both shoulder plates, and then, I have a design for one arm, a shoulder plate, possibly a back-mounted object. As for the legs, I'm debating on making this thing the base. Basically, doing what I did for this one, but instead of having the rotating base, or the independently rotating wheels, having them hard-mounted to the body, but then again, that is cutting it close to breaking the Mechs only rule, which I don't want to break. So I'm still debating on that aspect. But I guess the biggest thing is I need to search for a new place to live. Because yes, this place is all right. I say that in air quotes. It's alright. It's not the worst place I've lived, but it's also not the greatest due to how hilly it is. So that's the primary reason why I'm moving. I thought something snuck up behind me. Turns out it was just that tree up there, I think. Dear Lord. Okay, no, I've been that scared in the past. Also, another thing, I have edited my my settings, so now wolves are enabled. What else? I've enabled wolves. That landed really close. Okay. Let me think. Wolves, cargo ships, random encounters. I've just enabled everything that'll spawn more stuff in the world. I'm surprised how close that spawned. Honestly, what I'm really thinking about doing, that I should probably go ahead and do, is I should probably go ahead and just make a little flying drone for scouting. I was about to say, hey, can you go ahead and start grinding this down? Apparently I don't need to ask. Small cargo, there we go. There we go. I'm glad my grinder is so quick. So yeah, main objective right now is find a new place to live. Or should I focus on converting the base, then moving with it? That's the question. I think I want to look for a new place first. And then go from there. So I'm going to head this way because that should possibly You're kidding. I just fixed that. I just fixed that. Are you kidding me? And that's not good. All right. So that's how this journey is going to be. Great. I mean, my temporary base location wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the greatest either. I mean, I'm fully aware that I will need to find... I might need to find new ore patches. I'm completely aware of that fact. I also have close nickel, apparently. Great. Yeah, right now I'm just looking for a decent valley, which might actually be over in that direction. Now that I look at it a little bit more. Yeah, if I'm being honest, that does not look too bad from here. I am going to finish heading down this, or down into the valley to get a look that's not blocked by the mountain, but I think I see it. I think I see my new base location. Hallelujah. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think that's gonna be it. Oh, boys. So the next thing will be converting my base to a mech, which will not be easy. And I'm thinking about replicating the respawn rovers, or the respawn mechs style. Just simply because that might work best. Yeah, I mean, I'll be able to tell at the top of this hill up here. But yeah, as of right now, it looks very promising. I will head this way so I don't flip. Yeah. New from current position. New base. And I'm not too concerned if that is spelled incorrectly, but I will turn that off for now, while I head back to then start actually modifying the base. That'll take me a minute. I can already say for certain now that's going to take a second. Okay, I will say this. I am in love with the Terrain Smoother mod. If that mod was not installed, I would not be able to drive this smoothly along the terrain. Or should I start from scratch if for the new mech? I really don't want to start from scratch. So no, I don't think I'll start from scratch, but I will definitely modify it and try to make it evenly weighted. So that means it's going to need 2 refineries and then 2 assemblers. Ooh. But one other thing, I just love how well this mech just hugs the ground and just moves. I don't know how to explain it exactly. But for the base, I might add or might do the 5x5 wheels. That's gonna put it up high though. 5x5 or 3x3? Ooh! Flying a little bit too fast. Somehow I recovered that. Oh, that is never good. Great. Great. That's rough. Oh, I almost lost a wheel in that. That's amazing. Alright. Boy, I'm glad I saw that. I mean, really, all I need right now is, I think, steel plate. Okay, what is going on with you? There we go. When in doubt, turn it on and off again. Alright. So I guess the first thing I'm really concerned about this is lifting the base off of the ground by several blocks. Okay, apparently I need 4 construction components and I have 2. Great. And a steel plate. Please tell me that's actually everything I need. Please. One radio can... I don't know how to make a decoy yet. Oh, after I make turrets. Of course. Of course. Alright. So I guess the next thing... Wait a second. Oh. Oh my lord. If this is going to be the base of my mech, then I could just do primarily cargo storage if I really want to. But, of course, first things first is lifting it up off the ground, and then I can rebuild it however I want and or need later. So... What? No, not those. There we go. Yep, that works. Alright. You're kidding me. I see you. I saw you. What? Really? A single S10 pistol? Sure. I guess. Okay. Okay. Assembler. Induction. Disassembly real quick. 5? Yeah, 5, but I'm making 10. Storm Rider cannon drone. Falcon drone, and then machine gun drone. Alright. So this part is the fun bit. No, it really isn't. It's the more... Or it's more adjacent to the... Oh. Yeah, it's more adjacent to the, oh hey, will things blow up on me today bit. That's the best way to describe it. Or please don't blow up on me. That's another good way to describe it. So, what I'm going to do, because I know I'm going to want this in the future, is have all of my light blocks here. Then I want a hinge. Do I not know how to make hinges yet? If my keyboard would cooperate. No, apparently I don't. Because I need to build a battery. I am sorry for what's about to happen. Good. All but one. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. As I was saying, hinge can go right here. And then rotor can go right here. Then what I need for this specifically is a piston with a mat, or I'll say a landing gear. I can make a sea whiz. Dear Lord, those aren't cheap. Good to know I can make one eventually. Not now. Okay, there's that. Then I will use a mag plate so that I can lock this to the ground eventually. Great. Now, can I not grab anything? No, it's just simply because I don't have it. Got it. I'm out of iron again? No. I better not be out of iron. I didn't think so. Oh, that startled me. I got real worried for a second. Because I knew I got a lot of iron when I went. Come on. There we go. Okay, so then the concerning part is coming up. Because this base will be out of power while I am dealing with that. So, question is, I can. Okay, good. Now, question is, how much power? Or should I just try and blitz through this modification? If I try to blitz through it, then that might work in my favor, but also I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. So, you know what? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll bring this into my creative world, modify it, smack a blueprint on it, and then show you guys the finished product. Actually, I'll modify it with you guys on camera. So, I'll be back as soon as we are in the other world with, or in the creative world with all the same settings. So, I will be right back. Yep. Alright, I'm back, and this is the base in its current condition. Yes, I know it is levitating. I'm completely aware of that. But what I will be doing is info convert to ship. Yep, I was completely expecting. On max power. Because, yeah, wind turbines cannot be used on grids. That's the biggest downside of them. I will probably have to way increase your force. Maybe. There, that works. Okay, so now that we are here in creative, we can go ahead and cut that off. I technically have a plan to reuse that. Other things that can come off are those, because I just simply cannot use them. Whew, that was close. Then, yeah, I'm thinking this will come off as well. Then I will bring this along to the bottom there. And then I am going to cut out all that. That. Yes, I'm fully aware that dropped a bunch of stuff. And all of that. And before you all ask, no, I do not need any of the vanity stuff. So now we're left with this.
Meteor storm inbound.
Which works for the most part. So we're going to follow the already pre-planned shape this thing has. So far, so... Or... Pretty simple so far. Yes, I even have the meteors... Or, yeah, meteors here too. So what I'm thinking, just simply because I would love to have one on this thing, is a build and repair system. I have the... Oh, that's right. It's a vertical. I forgot about that. But yeah, as you can see, that's an enemy. There's an enemy over there. And then I have 4 wreck identifiers, if you will. So, what I'm thinking next will be that, like that. Those. And then it does not need an interior light, but it does need all of that. Okay. So far, we're doing pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on, so it actually starts welding. So then, my next up... Oh, that's right. This thing has a base shield. It's 11 blocks long, so that means I want 6, I think? So that is my center. So that means I'll want to remove a block and place that there. So then that means I will need a new battery right there. So far, pretty simple. Then, yes, I'm doing a complete makeover of this thing from what it initially was to what it will be. I will say yes to getting rid of that. I will also, if... No. Nope. Conveyor, there we go. I would like a conveyor sorter. Then I'll throw a connector on the back of it. With this connector here. I'll say right there. With control panel throw out. Then your conveyor sorter, I want you to whitelist. Stone. And then P-O... And it's going to be Gal 8, girder, gravel. There we go. Simple as that. So then, the next step will be adding the assembler and the refinery. So far, I think we're... Oh, do I want this refinery or... I'm thinking this refinery, just simply due to how it looks. And I mean, nothing really changes. And I can mount it right there. I can actually mount 2. And that works perfectly because this is the center. Or what I could do is... Really? Place them facing each other with 2 assemblers on each side. So flip you that way, then flip you this way. Then 1 assembler. I would like the wheel segments to be... Wait. But those won't be the wheel segments because I'm thinking about putting the wheel segments here instead. So far, rather simple, but very expensive. Oh man, this is going to be so pricey. Dear Lord. And what I think I will go ahead and do is extend this out by a couple more blocks. Add a piston to right here. And if it wasn't obvious, I will be needing a piston to get on this thing. There we go. So then we just go there, there, in reverse. Just to bring it up a little bit more so I have more working room. Alright. So then I'm thinking I will do this as a quadruped in air quotes. It's not going to be a true quadruped with it having legs, just simply because I'm not confident in either having this as a walker or having this as a, not confident in it being a walker or a skimming craft. By skimming craft, I mean... Do I want to show you that one? No, I'm going to save the one I'm thinking of for later on in the series. Because I've been working on mechs. That's what's inspired me to actually build or do this series. So, but let me go ahead. Back. Back right. This would be the waist. Alright. So that's what this one will be called. Then, of course, it's going to be use the same system all the way around. Okay. This is neat. You have a little hidey hole on the side? I mean, technically, yes, it's a staircase, but... hidey hole. Okay. So, let me go ahead. Actually, wait, no. This would not be the waist. This would be the hip. So let me go around, add all 4 of these real quick, rename them all. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Everything's been named. And you know what? I'm actually going to do something that I didn't think I was initially going to. But what I will be doing is expanding this so that it actually encompasses its entire area, if you will. basically making it so that, actually, you know what? No, I want it to look like chunks are hanging out of it, like it's been modified. So yes, I will be doing this. So then the next bit will be actually making all of these. Yay. I mean, honestly, the safest thing to do would be have them as heavy armor. Only reason I don't want to do heavy armor is because, well, heavy armor gets rather expensive considering a single... Oh my lord. Well, I can get it moving and then finish it. Oh my lord, I wish I didn't see that. Okay. Good to know the actual price of it. Considering how this is going to be, I'm only going to use a half block. Right there. And that is still pretty expensive if you ask me. Alright. So then I want to go like that. I guess let's probably like this. Yeah. No. Like that looks significantly better. Okay. So I will not want it much bigger than this. And before I do anything else, not torque, where is it? Velocity. Okay, I think it'll work fine. Thankfully. There. That works. Okay. I will bring this down by maybe a block or two more. Mirror. And if you all are new to Space Engineers building, to mirror something, or make it so that when you place one thing on one side, it places on the other, it's called mirroring. I don't think I said that right. Oh well. You press N to turn on your mirror mode, and then M to select what plane you want to mirror on, if that helps. I want right, and then I want left. Alright. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, no, I can place you there. I was confused for a second. I will use the basic. Not those. Not those. Did I? I grabbed the wrong wheels. Here we are. Right, left. That does not look right. Well, I did see in here that I have this. That is going to be very expensive. I can say it now already. Say and see. Okay, that's a little bit better. The only problem is it's too close now. The dilemma of building anything in Space Engineers. You know what? That looks fine. And yes, I do know exactly what I'm doing, even though it may not seem like it.
Meteor storm inbound.
Let me go ahead and add a rotor head. You're kidding me. What? Oh, I think I see why. If I'm going to guess, probably because of that. What are you doing? What are you? You know what? You do you. As long as you aren't damaging my grids, I'm fine with your presence. I will say sometimes when you try to copy and paste something, it does not work at all. And that gets rather irritating. Let's see, rotor displacement. Extend you out. Okay, so typically when I run into problems like this, there's one of two solutions. One of them being heading into space. Yes. I want to make sure that I'm out of planetary gravity. Alright, where's the stuff I've just placed? Teleport here. And it's not a small grid. Yeah, this is initially what the rover was going to look like. Small grid. Don't tell me it just deleted itself. But yeah, this is what a list of what we have to look forward to. Okay, apparently it is nowhere to be seen. So that means I have to build it again. Alright, I'll be back as soon as I'm done building all four. I'll see you all in just a little bit. Alright, and I am back. So everything's been attached. As you can see, it works significantly better than the respawner rover, which I am so happy about. Well, I'm happy and very upset about. Because that means, oh hey, I won't flip. But also it means, really? The respawner rover has such a hard time traveling over certain terrain, and this thing, which is about 3 times its weight, I think. The respawner rover weighs like 20,000 kilograms, I think. So no, over 3 times its weight. Is just... Oh, rough terrain? What rough terrain? Essentially. That's what I see it doing. But I mean, this thing works. I forgot to install the smooth terrain mod in this world, apparently. Oh well, that should be fine. I mean, so from here, now that we have an actually working base, from here, the next steps are going to be the... This will end very poorly, I think. If it doesn't, I will be astonished. I am glad I grabbed a copy. There we go. info, convert to ship. I think this was pre-installation. Okay. Programmable block. Yep. And yeah, there are two wheel control scripts that we could, or that I could use. I'm using this one just simply because it works well. Then I want hip. All of the hip elevators. 20, not, oh, 25. Negative 25. Then I will increase the torque to probably about 140 should be good. Basically, I don't want the wheels popping up just for no reason. Yeah, like I don't want that. So 1.3 thousand. They shift a little bit, but not too much. And then how does going over terrain look? I still want them to move with the terrain, if that makes sense. It seems to work, so this should be good. That is the first time that's happened. So, let me, while I'm here, grab the, where is it? Programmable block. Run. Oh, what is the toggle? Programmable block. Brake toggle. Mm. Then I want to, where is it? Run with default argument. And there we go. That's the brake and everything added. So this is, I would say this is not a mech yet. It is getting close to the point of being considered a mech. It is not there quite yet. And honestly, I like the rusted look. So everything's being worn down. There we go. The biggest thing I think would be actually, well, before I forget, because I know I will, the repair projector, or the projector, needs to be on the bottom, or on the base. Reason being, if it's not, then I will not be able to place it. I would like it in, or I won't be able to attach the blueprint properly. Okay, so there's all that. Then I'm thinking I will only have it. I don't think I'll have the torso rotate separately from the legs or chassis. So what I mean by that is, instead of doing what I typically would do of Because right now, all but one of my mechs uses this sort of system. A hinge or a rotor for the waist rotation, and then a hinge for the waist elevation. As you all know, the respawn mech only has the elevation rotor. Another one that I don't think I'll be using in this upcoming or in this series is the recovery mech. I will load its most recent version, Mark 57. So this is one of the other mechs I've been working on. I'm not happy with it. I think I'm going to completely redo it, but as you guys can see, it uses the hinge and then the rotor setup. That is the rotor, then the hinge. But this one works all right. It doesn't work great. You all know the effectiveness of this one. It's pretty good at low speed. This one's honestly the best luck I've had so far with a mech turning out this smoothly. And then one last one I will show you, the catapult. I'm on the Mark 20. This is the newest mech to my, if you want to put it one way, collection. As you can see, it is still very much being built. You have no idea how long this took me to make. But the goal with this one is for it to be able to slide along the ground like this, which it does this fairly well. And then the other goal is for it to be able to walk. The walking I haven't really gotten started on. Oh, and that's an issue I did not know about. Well, now I know about it. Great. But yeah, this mech is essentially supposed to be a long-range artillery support craft, or it's a missile launcher, to be blunt. Or to put it simply, it's going to launch missiles at an enemy and then print them. It'll have an onboard missile printer, so on and so forth. It's just not done yet, and I haven't found the time to finish it because I've been fine-tuning the mech I've been fine-tuning the mech I have every intention of using in the series. And I'm thinking I will upload it to the workshop. Yeah, I think I will. But what I think how I think I'm going to play this is just So, okay, I'm going to put it simply. I've thought about the design a little bit, and one thing I'm able to do is picture aspects of the design, see how exactly I want them to be. In this case, I want this mech specifically to be more hunched over, more of a hunchback style mech. Because one of its arms will be used to pick up the respawn rover and then deliver it to a platform resting above I'm thinking it's going to be its right hand, on its right hand. So the recovery or the respawn mech will be delivered to that platform and just sat there. The left arm, I haven't done too much thinking about, unfortunately. I need to think about it a little bit more. But I'm thinking that left shoulder will be used, like the left shoulder pad will be used for probably solar panels or something. Because this thing does not use O2H2 generators. It doesn't use reactors because I don't have access to those. It used wind turbines. I no longer have wind turbines on it. So the only possible thing left will be, lo and behold, solar panels for power generation. And I mean, each battery can store a decent chunk, if I'm not mistaken. 3 megawatt hours. But a refinery, 560 kilowatts. Well, I mean, really all I can do is continue building, right? So, let me go ahead and impose limits on this. Because typically I think I wind up doing, what was it, 25 and then minus 25. And then just testing the velocity. Alright. You know what? I think that's going to be good. You know what? That's good. So then, as far as I want the torso to... Well, first, before I forget, let me remove these blocks real quick. Then, I do want to armor up this, because if I don't, I am going to regret it. I am speaking from experience of saying, oh yeah, this will be fine without armor. Not even 3 minutes later, I've regretted the decision not to put armor on it. And you all may be wondering, with what? The mech I've been fine-tuning for... I don't even know how long at this point. But before I keep doing 4 times the work... There's that one... and that one. There we go. So then I want you. Should have... Yep. That looks weird to me. But it could just be my eyes right now. I will use that space for power storage. There we go. There. So then I want to go here. And there we go. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Now Control V, Control C. There we go. Honestly, I don't mind it. But I have definitely seen better. But I will be honest, I do like the roundness of the body, and I don't really want to break that up. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it. Alright. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have left for today's episode. I will try to do more work on this off camera to hopefully have it done by tomorrow's episode, or this will be coming out on Friday the 24th. So I apologize about this and the previous episode being late. I've just been real busy. But yeah, I'm going to continue doing some work on this, and I should be done much sooner than later. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, all that amazing stuff, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Bye, guys.